Hello Virginia Beach Rescue. It's great to be with you again for another video update. Yesterday, City Manager Patrick Duhaney presented his fiscal year 2022-2023 proposed budget to City Council. This budget includes over $2 billion worth of funding requests to support important things like transportation, infrastructure, human services, and of course, public safety. My staff and I worked on the VB Rescue portion of the budget for many months. We analyzed a mountain of data and looked at numerous options. There were also multiple discussions with leaders throughout the rescue squads and the department. Detailed recommendations were then provided to the city manager and his leadership team. I am pleased to report that the proposed budget includes the largest new investment in the Department of EMS and the VB Rescue system in over a decade. Now, as you know, our call volumes continue to climb. We answered more than 52,000 calls last year. We're up 15% over the last 5 years. That represents over 7,000 new calls. Unfortunately, staffing has not increased in parallel with the call demands. In fact, we've seen a decline in staffing over the last 5 years. This has in turn led to longer response times and higher numbers of calls holding. Now, there are many factors involved, but none has hurt us more than the COVID-19 pandemic. The number of active volunteer AICs has declined, and we have not been able to bring in the recruits needed to make up for those losses, let alone additional members needed to meet the growing demands. We've done a lot of things over the past year to make up those gaps, including a drastic reduction in the number of zone cars staffed. Unfortunately, these have only been short-term solutions. Major moves are necessary in order to better meet the community needs. Now, I need to say up front that I am extremely proud of what our members, career and volunteer, have achieved. I'm also confident that the volunteer rescue squads will continue to play an essential role in ambulance staffing and service delivery for many years to come. No one has failed. I see great things ahead. But we have to look at our current approach. It is simply not sustainable. We need to take steps to maintain a healthy rescue squad system while also delivering effective services. The proposed EMS budget includes 3 major features: infrastructure investment, expanded training programs, and additional staffing for ambulances. The infrastructure investment covers a number of behind-the-scenes functions to ensure all the department's programs are fully funded. Of note, we have requested an additional $100,000 of additional funding to broaden our volunteer recruiting and recognition programs. 3 new staff positions have been requested to expand our training division, with the mandate that we become accredited to teach advanced EMT classes. Now, this is a huge step for us as we move deeper into ALS training. We anticipate offering classes to volunteers, career staff, and firefighters alike. The additional staff resources will also allow us to broaden continuing education offerings. 20 additional career positions for ambulance staffing have also been requested. Now, this will be a mix of paramedics, intermediates, and advanced EMTs, with the prime objective to increase staffing on the ambulances on a consistent basis. Additional details on how these new members will be deployed will be provided as the budget process moves forward. But for today, since I have already received a number of questions about hiring EMTs, I will note that some of the proposed employees will be hired initially with only an EMT certification, but they will be required to complete the advanced EMT course and associated orientation training as a condition of employment. We do not anticipate deploying career EMTs on our ambulances. So what's the next step for the budget? City Council will hear from individual departments in April, including a briefing from me on April 5th. Public hearings will also be conducted. Council will have the opportunity to add, subtract, or modify programs up until their final reconciliation vote in May. Initiatives approved for funding can start as early as July 1st. Now, there are a lot of moving parts to the training and staffing initiatives. We will provide additional information as things evolve. I'll be talking about our longer-term strategies at my member town hall on March 28th. I'll also make an appearance on the Feeling the Pulse podcast soon, so be on the lookout for that episode. Now, while we're focusing on the budget today, there's a lot of things happening in VB Rescue. As I mentioned, I'll be holding a town hall on March 28th at 1800 at the Central Library, next door to here to headquarters. We're also gearing up for EMS Week. Activities will start on May 15th. The highlight will be our combined awards and appreciation event held at the Virginia Aquarium on Saturday, May 21st. Yes, that's right, Fish Night is moving to EMS Week. And of course, No video message would be complete without mentioning COVID. While the numbers recently have declined and allowed us to reduce some of our mask protocols, we'll be watching trends closely to see where we need to re-engage or where we can continue to relax. I encourage everyone to remain vigilant and fully utilize your PPE. Also, please, please, please get vaccinated and boosted. Continue to encourage your friends and family to get vaccinated as well. It is very clear from the data that vaccines are the best way to protect yourself from serious illness. So to wrap this up, I want to say again how much your continued work means to VB Rescue and to the Virginia Beach community. We're busy out there, but we are delivering. Our team remains strong and well supported by the community. The additional proposed investments in the budget will help us reduce response times and crew workload and set us up for the future. I see a bright future ahead. Again, thank you for what you do. Stay safe, stay healthy, and take care.